Red Bull Racing's season is quickly turning to one of damage limitation, as the team continues to flounder against its rivals, Mercedes and Ferrari. Montreal's Circuit Gilles Villeneuve was another litmus test, with the Canadian track requiring good horsepower, brakes and traction out of the big stops, and commitment with the walls close. There, Daniel Ricciardo locked out the podium in third, while teammate Max Verstappen jumped to second place at the start, before an energy store issue forced him to retire on lap 11. Regardless, it's a painful situation, given the team should have made the best of this year's technical regulation revamp, with the focus returning to Red Bull's key strength, aerodynamics.
From our point of view, as an aerodynamics department, this new set of regulations is extremely exciting, because we get a lot more freedom in terms of these areas of the car that can deliver quite a bit of performance. And we always like to have more ability to play around with these areas.
However, throughout design of the RB13, Red Bull's legendary technical chief Adrian Newey wasn't as involved as he perhaps should have been, delegating to colleagues after decades spent at the coalface and 10 World Championship winning cars. His main focus was on a new joint venture hypercar, the Valkyrie, with Red Bull partner Aston Martin. But while juggling projects was fine during stable regulations, a big change like 2017 required more of Newey's magic. I had stepped right back, but it became obvious that the car under a more delegated or a committee way of operating wasn't performing, he said. It also had to be bold in closing the gap to the then benchmark Mercedes, with a step forward requiring attention in all areas.
But until you get the total package, you're always questioning, do we have the best aero? You know, do we really have the best aero? Is it engine? Is it a combination? When you're not winning, I suppose you're questioning every single thing you're doing.
While rumors persist that the governing body, the FIA's ban on heave spring suspension systems early in 2017 affected its balance, despite Red Bull's team boss Christian Horner denying it was ever on the car. Red Bull Racing's only option now is to outdevelop its rivals by bringing more updates to the car more often, clawing back performance, reducing the gap to Mercedes and Ferrari, which was almost a second in Canada. If that wasn't enough, Red Bull has realistically got to find another power unit partner, with Renault's factory effort getting stronger and stronger and no love lost between the pair. In the last 20 years, just 7 constructors' titles have been won by customer teams, Red Bull Racing the most recent, taking 4 of those. But at that point it was running as Renault's works effort. And with neither Mercedes or Ferrari keen to provide power, and Honda not strong enough, Red Bull needs to look beyond F1 with Volkswagen, the world's largest automotive manufacturer, a much talked about option either with its main brand or Audi, now in Formula E. And Red Bull's long-term prospects are fundamental to keeping its drivers, with Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen still very much hot properties in the sport, creating a force the team cannot afford to lose.
They're both ferocious racers. They're racecraft on a Sunday afternoon. I don't think there's any drivers out there that are better overtakers than our 2 guys.
There's a long way to go yet, let alone its challenge for competitiveness in 2017. But Red Bull is a well-connected brand with a proven track record in F1. It simply has to find a way forward, now and long term.